Gillian, on these listing appointments you went on today, when you sat down with the seller, uh, um, you decided to document why they were even going through this process. Talk about how important that is.
Oh, very important. I mean, for example, one of them this morning was when you asked the question, why are you moving? It was a divorce. So we immediately knew that the property had to go and split the difference with his wife. So that puts you in the position that you understand their timing and motivation. And also the client starts to realize that you're not just there to get the listing, you're there to care about their interest as well.
Aha, aha. See, there you go. So if I make the presentation just about selling the house versus why they're actually moving, I'm not in alignment with what my customer most wants. All right.
Correct.
So people buy and sell real estate for lifestyle change. Period. End of discussion. That's why people buy and sell. People make a move from one place to another, buy and sell real estate for lifestyle change. Okay. And primarily it is elevation of lifestyle. So this couple here that was getting a divorce. Okay. So some people would say, oh, that's not elevating lifestyle, selling the house. The answer is au contraire. Their life is miserable at the moment. So when they divorce and unload the house, they've elevated their lifestyle. Not so great lifestyle right now. We split up. My idea is that when we do, my life gets better because it's not so great right now. Would everyone agree with that?
Mhm.
People get divorced to elevate lifestyle. Okay. No one goes and sells their home and buys another one to make their life worse. It's always done to improve life. Okay. I've got a little house and I've got 3 kids in 1 bedroom. We're on top of each other. We need a bigger home. So I go buy a bigger house. It makes my life better. Elevation of lifestyle. I've got a huge house and it's just my wife and I, and I'm running up and down the stairs. They're killing my knees. I need to get a smaller home on one level. Elevation of lifestyle. So no matter what the move or why, it's about elevating lifestyle. So that means that your business, if you're going to grow a super profitable real estate business, especially at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, the starting point is your mission. Your mission is to help people with their lifestyle change. We help people elevate their lifestyles. We help people elevate their life. We help people improve their life. We help people make their lives better. Okay. Now, when you're focused on that C, selling the home or helping them buy a house is just part of the process. Did I get it right, Gillian?
Absolutely, Todd.
Yeah. So how long does this take when you sit down with them? The starting point is documenting and writing. As a matter of fact, I think this is the first page of the actual listing agreement that
Yep.
we have, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So so agents at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, the listing agreement that's used, what you're looking at is page 1 of the listing agreement. Okay. Now, if you're on the other side of this, like you're a customer or a seller, you're a seller prospect, and this is the first page of the listing agreement versus the first page of the board agreement, which one magnetically attracts you to that agent? The agent using the board form or the agent using this as the first page of the form? It's a rhetorical question. All right, so Jillian, how long did this process take when you sat down with the seller and you're basically documenting their vision for what needs to take place here? How long does this take to run through these questions and have this discussion?
Not long, really. It's probably maybe, it depends on the person. I mean, the one this morning was pretty quick because they knew exactly why they were selling the house and that. But, sort of 10, 15 minutes. It depends on personalities as well. Some people like to tell you more information, but at that point, you're building a relationship with these people before you
Okay.
even get into the business.
But Jillian, you probably rarely go through every single slide during the listing presentation, but there are times where you have. Is that right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it is very rare that you would use them all for one person. But that's the
Right.
benefit of doing the preamble that we do. The benefit of asking the why is because you wouldn't go through certain slides then.
So, how important is it to state your mission and that your mission be aligned to what the homeowner most wants.
Very important, extremely important, because it's not always what people assume is that it's just to sell it as fast as possible. That is not necessarily. It's got to be at the price they want in the time frame, but most of all with the least amount of hassle. Absolutely.
All right. So another thing I like to include in the presentations, Jillian, is for example, you're involved with some worthy causes in your marketplace. Is that right?
I am. Yeah. We
Talk about
give
it. Talk about how you believe that's a big deal for your your prospects, sellers. Or do your customers even care that you're trying to make the community or better or help people in the community?
Yeah, I think the majority of people do. That when you actually step up and tell them what you're doing and how by working with us, we gives us the opportunity to give back to our worthy cause. Most people think it's absolutely awesome because, a lot of the time they're giving themselves. They tell you about their own givings. So to also know that we're not just in it for the money, we're in it so that we can give back and better the lives of
Right.
our worthy cause, then it's extremely powerful.
Remember, the more that we want for people is a real estate business that earns you a very rewarding income while working reasonable hours in complete control of your own schedule, and you're able to take plenty of time off to pursue outside interest. Jillian, I think weren't you vacationing somewhere recently?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
And
So,
business carried on while I was vacationing.
yeah, where were you at?
Jamaica,
Hey, Jillian, just to wrap it up today, how long have you actually been using the Quantum Leap system?
6 years now.
Okay. So when you started with it, how many homes were you selling a year?
About 20.
Okay. So you were doing pretty well. If you're selling 20 houses, I'd say you're well above the industry average.
Mhm.
Okay. Of,
I was working 80 hours a week to do that.
do you work 80 hours a week now?
No.
Yeah, that's funny because you're right about that. A lot of people think that the more homes you sell, like you just go insane doing it, but it's the opposite. I tell people from the stage frequently, like, no, 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 no. It was way easier selling 500 homes a year than it was to sell 50.
Oh, mhm,
And you're
definitely.
discovering that, right? Easier to sell 200 homes a year than it is to sell 20.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, does everybody get that? So because it turns into a business versus a job.